It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Kari from Sky Properties, and today I want to talk about manager timesheets. I had an owner recently that came to me. He's all, I read your articles every month and I know that I need a manager contract, and I knew that I had to have a timesheet, but I wasn't tracking it really well, and I wasn't paying her exactly the way I should be paying her. And so now I have this huge problem on my hands, and when I dug into it, he really didn't have any timesheets, just his handwritten notes, which can sometimes suffice, but he had had this manager for about 25 years. And so the amount of a settlement for something like that could be in the 6 and 7 figures. Yeah, so the first thing I normally hear when there has been no timesheets or no regular pay, right away, the first thing the manager normally says is, I'm owed money. Then a lot of times we have to depend on what the manager's notes say rather than what the owner might say or know, because there is no absolute record. And if you were getting a timesheet from your manager weekly, then you would know what's happening and what money is actually owed, rather than the manager just going, oh, I painted unit 17 and that was $1,000 in supplies and it was 40 hours of labor, and you said you'd pay me $25 an hour, and then pretty soon you have, a $5,000 paint job that you didn't expect. Like so many things in property management, it's all about documentation, and this is especially true with an on-site manager. I also recommend that when you do your contract, you get one from either the apartment association or a very good attorney. Don't ask someone you use to do evictions to give you a manager contract, because they're two very different fields of law. I have owners that tell me all the time, my manager was so great, I didn't think I'd ever have to replace them, whatever the case may be. And when you're parting ways, things are not always as copacetic as when you're dependent on each other for getting things done. My least favorite thing that I hear is, I didn't know that my on-site manager was my employee, and they are your employee. If you don't treat your on-site manager as an employee under the laws in California, that could be very costly to you.